Hello viewers, on this channel we're going to be taking old stuff and turning it into new stuff. So your basic DIY. So on today's video we're going to be taking a boring old plant in a pot named Leona, and we're going to be basically transferring it into an old musty shoe. Now you may be thinking, why do I have to take this, a perfectly good plant in a pot, and put it in this old musty shoe? Well, if you're like me, you'd probably want like some more diversity in your plants or whatever. So I just decided to take something old that I don't use anymore and put it in there. So, first of all, you're gonna need a towel because things are gonna get messy with dirt and stuff. So now you're going to want your plant and your shoe back. And then, first of all, you're going to want to have rocks. Now, the reason we're going to have rocks is because with succulents, especially the types of plants that are usually found in deserts or dry areas, they don't take a lot of water. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to have rocks at the bottom of your new holder for your plant, so that if there's any excess water, it won't go down into the soil and make it bad or anything. So first just take a handful of rocks, make sure there's nothing in the way, and just fill the shoe with rocks. Now you're only going to want about ½ inch. You know, not too much. Because with succulents, you're not going to water them every day, only about once a week, once or twice. Now, make sure that the rocks sit nice in the shoe. Now, you're not going to need a lot at the toe, because putting the water right here. So, after that, what you're going to need to do is get some more soil. Now, I use this soil because it's dry and it has some space in between. And it's especially made for cacti, succulents, and other desert plants. Now, you can find this at any of your local garden stores. I just happened to find this one at Mulhall's. So, now you're going to need to get your trowel, or any of your preferred tools or methods. First of all, a trowel is sort of, just for the small stuff, taking care of this little guy. So you're just going to want to hold this open and pour a little bit of dirt in. Now, I'd like to make a shout out to my two friends, Matt and Bruce, for helping me out with this video. Alright. And like I said, you don't need to get too much in the toe, but make sure that when the plant and everything settles in the end, that stuff doesn't move around too much. Now you may see some leakage here, and you might just, want to patch it up with something, so. Alright, so once the dirt is about good into where the laces stop or start, you're gonna want to start to move the plant into the shoe. So you're gonna want to be very gentle, because some of these succulents are gonna be very easy to break. Like just now, one of these little leaves fell off, so gonna want to grab it by the base, gently move it up. Now usually with newer plants, all the soil will have been settled, so you're going to want to break it off a little bit. And this is why you need a towel, it gets kind of messy. So now you have this little guy. So now you're going to want to place it in here, and as you can see, it may not fit perfectly, so you can just take some of the extra dirt and put it in. See, now it fits well. So now, you're going to want to just take your trowel, get a little small amount of dirt, and just slowly start to put it in. Now, I'm going to cut right now, so you don't have to see how long this is going to take. Alright, so now that you filled it up to the brim, you're probably going to want to shake it down and make sure that all the soil is nice and stiff. Now, although succulents do need some airy soil, you're still going to want to have it dense enough so that it doesn't move about or shake around. So now that you have it in here, you can either be done with it, or if you're like me, you might want to add some artificial moss to it or anything. But for the sake of this video, we'll just leave it as it is. So now you can either, tie it up somewhere, just a little simple double knot, or you can just give it a nice little bow. Not too tight though, because that might hurt the plant. Alright, and then make sure it's nice and settled so it doesn't spill. And there you have your plant. So, to take care of this, you're not going to want to water it very often because, first of all, it could kill the plant. And second of all, if you water it too much, it might, ruin the shoe and have it tear apart and spill. And you don't want that. Trust us. Anyways, that's been it. Thank you for watching. And make sure to comment if you think there's anything we could improve upon or anything we could change. We would really love your feedback. So, there we go.